Sagittarius, hi. Welcome to your November 2021 reading. And we're going to start with an oracle message, and then we're going to head into the reading, and then we're going to finish with an affirmation card. Okay, so let's head straight in to this message. All right, please give us a message for Sagittarius for November 2021. Okay, renewal and rebirth. I think that I don't know if it's Libra or Scorpio that got some kind of renewal as well. No, I think, yeah, maybe it's Libra. Something new was happening for Libra as well. All right, so that's great. It does seem like a lot of this time of year is a time of renewal for a lot of signs. This is number 41. So 4 and 1, give you 5, and that does talk about change coming. So that's definitely renewal and rebirth. So the message here says, examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. And here we have, the phoenix rising. Yeah. So something great is ahead. This transformation, whatever it is, this rebirth. This reminds me of, I think, the death card and judgment card in tarot. So this rebirth is gonna really bring something great. It's like you're becoming the master of whatever it is. That kind of mastery is coming, that new cycle, that new sense of self, a kind of rising of something great happening here. All right, so let's head into the tarot message. All right, so for Sagittarius, please tell us the issue for November 2021 that they would be dealing with. The Queen of Hearts, the Empress. How wonderful. So you're coming into Empress status, I do believe. You're coming into this kind of open, receptive, but very empowered sense of self. Yeah. Okay, and at the back here is 10 of Hearts. So full happiness, full satisfaction is on the brink for you. Wheel of Fortune tells us that this is coming for you. Just under the Queen of Pentacles. So if you had worries about finances, it does seem like abundance is coming for you, maybe through this status. So if this is to do with work, I do believe that you are going to be rising to some kind of power, some kind of mastery. And here it is again. There's something, maybe there's just a point you've reached in where you are at work, where you are in your career, there's some project, or you just reached a point where it's being shown that you are just really in charge of what it is that you're doing. You are also quite nurturing to those around you, and you're really indispensable. As I see it, there's a strong need for you in this situation. You're very you add a lot of value, is I think what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's look at the next steps. That's already so good. What are the next steps for Sagittarius in November? Sagittarius, you're having such a good month. Queen of Clubs. So acting in an empowered state. Okay, I had the deck in reverse. So yep, there's some business venture. You are either some kind of creative entrepreneur, or you're a creative at the top of your game. You have some new project that you're kind of leading the charge with, and it does look like this month you are going to be embodying the kind of very empowered kind of state of the Empress, the kind of go-getting state of the Empress, being confident, and also like having things that are just blooming and doing well. That kind of inner magic and personal power is going to be shining. So I think that's the next steps, is lead with that. Remember that sense of self, that creative, motivated. This is why you're doing this thing, whatever it is you're doing in November. And I almost see that this renewal is in relation to that. You're going to be proving that yourself in this way in this month. Phoenix rising, right? Let's get the outcome, the potential outcome for Sagittarius this month. Okay. So it seems like you're going to be creating options for yourself. You're going to be creating, because of this activity, here we have, okay, the energy around that is you're going to be, it's wish fulfillment, right? So you're going to be creating these options that you'll be able to choose what is going to satisfy you in any given situation. Yeah. Okay, so that looks great. There might be some confusion, but because of the number of options that are going to be coming in for you, that's, well, it's not a problem. It's about now understanding what you want. All right, so tell us about the blockage for Sagittarius. Okay. Blockage is maybe not waking up to the fact that something needs to end. Yeah, here we have, this reminds me a lot. Oh, I just realized I just said that this reminds me of the Judgment card and the Death card. And here we have the Ten of Swords and the Judgment card. So, and like, look at the image. It's so similar. So the blockage is that you are standing in the way of this. Like, you know that you can take all these actions and this is just there waiting for you, but maybe hanging on a little bit too much. Yeah, like not acknowledging this kind of regeneration and not answering that wake-up call. Yeah. With every ending is a new beginning, and one cannot have renewal and rebirth and stepping into mastery and personal power without ending something. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's get an energy of the month. What is the energy? Oh, it's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of energy. Okay. Yep. Okay, it's working hard at something. Yeah, working on your craft, working to perfect and hone your skills and talents. If this is to do with, let's talk about it in relation to a career. This is in relation to a career. This empowerment is happening for you, and I do believe that that creative venture or whatever business that is being described with the Queen of Wands is here in the in the Eight of Diamonds, showing up as you are acting as the Queen of Wands, very empowered, very sure of what you're doing, and it's to do with this craft, this skill that you have that you're very good at, and you're kind of sharpening that throughout the month, or that will be seen. That's going to allow you to create these new options for yourself. Yeah, and if this is to do with love, we have so I feel like you are being called to step into your status in a more empowered space. So it's like moving towards something, and then I think you cannot become the Empress if you need to move on, if you need to restart something, kind of move to new, if you refuse to end something. Yeah, so this is a wake-up call. Sometimes right now it seems hard. If there is something that is not serving you well, and you know that it's keeping you in a stuck place, it's not allowing you to grow, it's not allowing you to expand, there is a call, yeah, to work at this, to put some work in. To this month is going to be one of working at something, and it's potentially to do with working at whatever it is that's going to be empowering, whatever it is that's going to kind of allow you to. And you know, I think of the Empress and as worth. How do you kind of show love for yourself? I think this card to me is indicating about love for self. Yeah, and seeing the options that are in front of you. Yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're just gonna I just looked up and it was 11:11 on the recorder, so it does talk about a lot of a time of opportunity, right? A time of kind of manifestation and leveling up. That's what I see here. Renewal, rebirth, right there. Let's get a affirmation card for you. It's gonna be interesting what comes out for you. It's a lot. Okay. All right. Please get an affirmation. Please give us an affirmation for Sagittarius. Oh, a lot keeps wanting to come out. There's a lot that. A lot of messages for you. I am who I choose to become. Yeah. I am who I choose to become. That is really appropriate. You can see with this that this person is not finished. You know, the drawing, they're half done. They're being drawn. And they are creating the line. You know, it's through the choices that they make that drawing is going to be finished. And you can choose by allowing something to kind of end. You can choose by allowing something to just listen to whatever you're being woken up to, whatever the call is, to allow that to happen, so that this renewal, this rebirth can happen. To allow for all these choices to be created for you, right? And look at that. I am who I choose to become. And then here are the choices. This in the potential outcome. So by making certain choices, I do see the making of the Empress, the making of the Queen of Wands, acting from personal power and acting from an empowered space. So do apply this to your situation, whether it's to do with love or business or work. You know best. All right, so thank you, Sagittarius, and have a good month. All the best. Take care.